champions Nick and Abby Radley with me. Nick, good to see you back racing. A few problems with the back last week.
Yeah, unfortunately I think I pulled a muscle or something. Been taking some painkillers and a bit of physio, but don't seem too bad today, so hopefully it'll be alright. And
obviously British Championship quite early in the season this year, so you need to get in as many meetings as you possibly can.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it actually. Yeah, I hope it's not going to be quite as slick as what it was last year, but you know, where it be will be.
And Abby, the partnership's getting better and better and better, isn't it, with you and your dad?
Yeah. I don't know.
Tough opposition again today because you've got Sean here and Scott done some quick crews again today, so it should be some good 500 sidecar racing.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be interesting, and we're actually doing a bit of testing because we've got to use these new silencers in a few weeks' time. So
is it on the continent, Nick?
Yeah. I mean, beginning of June, we've got a meeting in Holland, so we've got to use it there, and then the following weekend in June we're European semi-final in France. So it's a matter of doing a bit of testing, and yeah.
Abby, back to you again. It's very interesting. Most of the top crews in this country seem to have lady passengers. Now that happens a lot on the continent, but it's becoming more and more popular over here as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, the more the better, really. I think it's good because when I first started, there wasn't too many really, but more girls are getting into it. I think Becky Bennett's going to have a go soon, which I was talking to her earlier, and I sort of, you know, give her a push in the right direction because it'd be good to get more and more girls into it, I think.
What's the benefit to you of having a lady passenger, Nick? Obviously you've been on the sidecars a long time. What to you is the plus factor of having Abby behind you in the chair?
Well, it should be really that she's my daughter and she can give me a hand with a bike, but it doesn't really happen too much. But no, I mean, you know, she's a little bit lighter as well, and most chaps, you know, so that helps. It's an advantage, especially in the 500 sidecar class.
Well, I was actually going to say, obviously on the 500 there's not at all much horsepower, and obviously she's much lighter than what a gentleman would be out there, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she could do with losing a few more pound.
I think you can cut that out. What say?
No, I'm only joking, really. No, she just needs to do a little bit more exercise on her arms and whatnot, body strength, upper body strength. But other than that, you know, she doesn't really sort of moan too much about it.
The benefit of the drive when we're at the European semi and we need a bit in France.
Answer, Dad.
We'll wait and see.
Thanks very much, Abby Willis. Best luck today. Cheers. Reigning Masters champion Mark Costa and new passenger for 2010 Carl Blythe with me. Mark, things have gone very well in the opening weeks of the season.
Yeah, so far so good. A couple of wins, a couple of seconds, wasn't it? Something like that, but yeah, good so far.
And obviously the fact, new passenger, you've got to get used to riding with Carl, but you're blending very quickly together.
Yeah, we rode together 2 or 3 meetings last year. 3, yeah, and we worked well then, so we knew it would work.
And you happy with the way things are going, Carl?
Oh yeah, couldn't ask for no more really. Just been on the podium every time we've raced, so everything's alright.
I know you've been behind Gary for a long time, and obviously Mark rides different, the bike's different. What's been the main difference that you've found behind Mark to all the years riding behind Gary?
Basically, if you're asking me why I left
no, I'm not asking that, no, I don't want to, no. Obviously each outfit is built different. Mark probably rides it different to what Gary does. I mean, have you had to alter your way of being a passenger really to Mark to what you did with Gary?
I'll hang off a bit more, but we adapt to get around it, so it's pretty much the same really. I mean, it's a Jacko frame anyway, isn't it? Yeah. So
I know, I mean, obviously you like to be racing every week, and Gary doesn't do many grass tracks anyway. That's probably what you were going to say, I expect, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's concentrating on the speedway, which is fair enough, but I wanted to do more grass, so I've had to give shot of something and go Mark, which is handy for me anyway, because what we're doing 18-20 this year. Yeah,
much pressure on being the reigning champion, everybody trying to shoot you down this year, Mark?
I don't see it that way. We proved it on the day, and it's all on the day. Like today's all on the day, so there's 6-8 people that can win it, so there's no pressure on me, I don't think.
Once again, I mean, there's no doubt the big chairs are what people come to see. You can have the best solo entry in the world, but it is the big chairs. It draws fans to grass tracks, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah. They're always good to watch, aren't they? So, yeah.
And the sidecar speedway coming up, who's going to be the back again for this time? Andi behind you for that, and Kingsley next Saturday.
Yep, looking forward to that. New bike, so we practiced that at the start of the year and it went well, so should be good.
Have you set any aims for yourself this year, or just going to take each meeting as it comes along?
We want the Masters again. I want to win the Speedway, and ideally I want to win the World Championship at Kings Lynn as well.
Now, a little bird told me I wasn't at Plymouth, but did you misread the flags in one race at Plymouth, and that cost you rather dearly?
Yeah, I glanced at the flag and thought it was the checkered flag, and it weren't. So I shut off, and no one else did.
And you had somebody rather quick behind you, I think, that race, didn't you?
Yeah, it was Tyrrell, so and he come straight past. You don't need to give him much, do you?
Thanks, gentlemen. Have a good day.
We have 3 non-starters, 127 Kirk Finlayson, 227 Steve Palmer and 61 Gordon Williams are all non-starters, unfortunately, for race number 1. But we have quality indeed with the likes of Harland, Cook and Lloyd Barrett. Ben Hillsley's been going extremely well down the south, but Harland Cook who makes a start. He's leading on the back straight for the first time. Looks like Adam Hawker trying to go through into 4th place. Ben Hillsley goes through into that 2nd place position. Somebody making a big move around the outside. Looks like Lloyd Barrett coming around the outside to go through in the 2nd place, but Harland Cook has already stolen the ball. Barrett in 2nd. Williams is in 5. Walker is in 6. That's the 6th. They go to the back straight on lap number 1 then. Harland Cook has already built a good lead at the front. Lloyd Barrett trying to close the gap in 2nd place. Steve Muldoon now goes through into 3rd with Ben Hillsley being relegated to 4th. Cook leads it then. The wide one in 3rd place. Hillsley in 4th. Carver is in 5, Williams in 6, and Ed in 7. That's the top 7. And you see Harland Cook into that top corner on lap number 1. Lloyd Barrett trying to close the gap there in 2nd place. Harland Cook motoring on the front, leads on the 4 then. 2nd place position. Muldoon's got the 3rd. Looking improve on 4. Carmel is in 5. Ed now goes to 6, but they're getting Williams to 7. As the leader then, Harland Cook already in amongst the back marker, up that top third on lap number 4. Tremendous stuff from Harland Cook. He really is the man to catch in his 250 class at the moment. Harland Cook gets the winning ride. 2nd place goes to Lloyd Barrett. Steve Muldoon is going to pick up 3rd place. Good to see Steve back on the grass. Then Horsley is in 2nd, then 4. 619 Sam Carmel in 5. Result of race 1, first into the 250, sponsored by Mark Swapper, a win for number 7, Harland Cook. Second number 23, Lloyd Barrett, and third, 311, Steve Muldoon. 82, 619, 42, 73, 50, and 413. Race 2, 375 solos, kindly sponsored by SD Timo Car Sales. Away we go then with a seat to the 375. Gerald Short's made a good start into it, going down the back straight for the first time. We're looking to see where Dave Norris is at the moment, and can't see Dave in there at the moment. And they come over to Dave, of course, those new leathers on. He's Fulby again, he's got those new black leathers on. And Shorty leads Norris, trying to get on the inside. They go on that top corner on lap number 1. Then Gerald Short leads, and Dave Norris holding that 2nd place position. Ian Gutteridge making a big move round the outside to go through into 4th place position. It's still Shorty leading, but Norris in 2nd. A couple of bikes between these two. At that top corner on lap number 2. Shorty rides mid-track. Dave Norris trying to find a way through on the inside, but Short leading. And Norris in 2nd and right between these two. Calvin Farmer who has got the 3rd, and Ian Gutteridge in 4th. He's in 5. Thomas is in 6th. That's the top 6. Down the back straight they go. Once again, Shorty start to get away from Dave Norris. The first into the 375s into that top turn once again. 4 bikes between 1st and 2nd. Shorty holding a tight line. Drifted off the line coming out of the corner. Dave Norris dropping back somewhat in 2nd place. It's still Palmer hanging on to 3rd. Gutteridge has got 4th. Thomas is up to 5. Eddie now relegated to 6th. Gerald Short down the back straight. One more time in race number 2. Comprehensive race win coming up for Gerald Short. Dave Norris has got that 2nd. Palmer's closing up on Dave Norris in that race for 2nd and 3rd places. As Gerald Short gets the winning ride in race number 2. 2nd place goes to Dave Norris. 3rd place, Calvin Palmer. 4th place, Ian Gutteridge. 5, Gareth Thomas. And 6th, Bruce Eddie. Race 2, 375, sponsored by SD Timo Car Sales. A win for number 27, Gerald Short. Second, number 17, Dave Norris. And third, 226, Calvin Palmer. 174, 186, 70 and 105. Race 3, pre-75s again, sponsored by Joseph Charman Creative Design. On the right end for race number 3, another heat of the pre-75 solos. Second heat of the pre-75 solos. Dave Needham has made the best of starts, but he's the one going through on the inside to move through into second place. Blain also working his way around the outside to go through into that third place position. Coming out of that to top corner, who's got the lead, they come by as the first on it. Tim Curnock again, another one who was the new level. Dave Needham in second. Blain in third. Copestake is in fourth place, and looking to get thrown into Dave Needham on that pitch corner. Down the back straight they go, and Tim Curnock has stolen the mark. The front Dave Needham has got bike problems while holding the second place, his arm in the air. So desperately bad looking on Dave Needham. He was holding a safe second place. He's got machine problems on that second lap. There's Tim Curnock is the race leader there, but Copestake holds that second. Jeff Jones is through into third. Blain in 4. Mark Phillips in 5. Barry Lehner is in 6. That's the 6. And a change of position for second place. Neil Copestake's gone round the outside to go back through into second place. Jeff Jones hanging on to that third. Forward swing comes across the line to complete lap number 2 as the leader goes on to lap number 4 this time then. Tim Curnock with a big lead. Good race on for second and third. Copestake's up the second and Jones in third. Wide riding Blain is in 4th. 5th place is Barry Lehner. 6th place is Mark Phillips. And we see the leader going into that top corner for the final time. The leader is Tim Curnock, number 726. Well clear in this second heat of the pre-75 solos. So 726 Tim Curnock gets the winning ride this time. Neil Copestake picks up second place. Seem to have lost the Jeff Jones somewhere. So it's number 246 and then number 20, the next riders across the line. Very eventful race number 3. The sponsors are Joseph Charman Creative Design, was won by 726 Tim Curnock. Second number 11 Neil Copestake, and third 246 Barry Lehner. First heat then of race number 4, the 350 solos is the first heat for that 350 class. Takes well up then for race number 4, first leg of the 350s, and it looks like Mark Taylor making a good start, leaving it going to the back straight, but there goes Josh Dingle right round the outside. This young man really has been a revelation in this 350 class in the early weeks of this 2010 season, and it's Dingle leading as the Taylor holding second, heading from the third. Winterburn in fourth place, Norris in 5, Waterfield in 6, that's the 6, they go to the back straight once again, and Dingle's stolen the mark out the front. It's still with Mark Taylor holding that second. Change of position for third and fourth there as Roy Barrett retakes that third place position, but Josh Dingle's the man to catch the moment. He's well clear at the front then. Taylor holding that second place position. Bowler's got the third. Eddy in 4, Thomas in 5. Winterfield is in 6th with Gary Foundry in 7th place. That's the 7th. And you see Josh Dingle at that top corner. Big lead over Mark Taylor who holds that second place position. Lloyd Barrett has got the third. Dingle leg trailing his way around that top corner, leads him on the corner. Taylor again to the right, going extremely wide on that bottom corner. He hangs in the second, but Lloyd Barrett is getting close to his third. Headers got the 4th, Thomas in 5, Waterfield 6th, Boundary in 7th. And we see Josh Dingle coming out of that top corner, 40 one more time. Impressive stuff there for the youngster. He wins race number 4. It's going to be tight for second and third because Mark Taylor's coasting on the inside. Lloyd Barrett coming right round the outside, and Mark Taylor just gets it. But Lloyd Barrett had made an awful lot of ground up there on that last quarter of a lap. Daniel Head's going to pick up the 4th place. Thomas is 5. Waterfield 6. A safety services sponsored race 4 as a result for 107 Josh Dingle first place. Second goes to 170 Mark Taylor, and third number 23 Lloyd Barrett. 42, 16, 182 and 267. The gym at Culham sponsor race 5, another heat on the 350 solo. Where we go then with race number 5, the addition of the programme of Andrew Whitaker replacing Simon Phillips. It looks to me like Neil Taylor at least of going into the top corner for the first time. Interesting to see Neil Taylor on the 350 again this afternoon. Andrew Whitaker's on his shoulder now, they're coming complete. Last number 1, Gregory on the top 4, and Neil Taylor on the inside again. Andrew Whitaker making a move back round the outside, 2 brackets between these two. Somebody's dropped, 2 riders have dropped it up on that top corner. Danny Drew has gone down. While holding 5th place, and the 3rd place rider has dropped it as well. Red flags are out. Red flags are out for race number 5. Race number 5, another heat of the 350 solos. Everybody gets away again. Neil Taylor making a good start. Andrew Whitaker again is a rider that goes with him. Darren Drew has gone away. They're in 3rd place. Barry Powell now works his way through into that 4th place position. That's the top 4. Andrew Whitaker on the shoulder of Neil Taylor again coming out of that top turn. It's Taylor who leads them, but Whitaker in 2nd. Drew has got the 3rd. They go to the back place once again. Neil Taylor leading. Whitaker pushing hard there in 2nd place. These two getting away from Darren Drew with Barry Powell looking for that 3rd place of Darren Drew. 2 separate races. 1 for 1st and 2nd, 1 for 3rd and 4th places. Neil Taylor slides it wide again. Whitaker again trying to come through on the inside. But Taylor holds the Taylor going that top turn once again. Taylor leads them, but Whitaker in 2nd. Powell has got the 3rd. Drew is in 4th. Gregory the 6th right in 5th place. Gareth is in 7th. That's the top 7. Neil Taylor leads going into that top corner. Andrew Whitaker making a big move round the outside. These two absolutely shoulder to shoulder coming out of that top corner. Whitaker's finally got round into Taylor to lead on the 4 there. Whitaker leads him and Taylor in 2nd. Powell has got the 3rd. Drew is in 4th place. Gregory in 5. Down the back straight on lap number 4. Andrew Whitaker starting to pull away in that race for 1st and 2nd between himself and Neil Taylor. At that top turn on lap number 4. It's impressive stuff coming up for young Andrew Whitaker. Andrew Whitaker gets the winning ride. 2nd place is Neil Taylor. 3rd place goes to Barry Powell. 4th, Darren Drew. 5th, Ricky Gregory. And 6th is 619 Sam Carville. Race 5, the gym at Culham have sponsored race 5 is win for 717 Andrew Whitaker. 2nd number 173 Neil Taylor, and 3rd 821 Barry Powell. 201, 239 and 619. Race 6, the upright solo in memory of Kath Gutteridge, and there will be a superb trophy presentation at the end of the meeting for this particular class in memory of Kath, who was a great follower of this tremendous sport of grass track racing. 1 on start, number 143 Mike Scalding. We go then with the first leg of the upright solos. Ian Gutteridge making a cracking start, but looks like Calvin Palmer's gone through on the inside to lead going into that top corner on the opening lap. Thomas has got the 3rd place. Thankfully the wind and he's picking up again. The sun's coming out, so he should quickly drive the track as Calvin Palmer leads. Ian Gutteridge on his shoulder in 2nd place. Thomas has got the 3rd. 130 goes to Ben. Chip goes through into 4th place. Look at that scrap at the front then. It's Gutteridge and Palmer shoulder to shoulder with 1st and 2nd. Palmer on the inside. Gutteridge again making the move back round the outside. We're racing under yellow flags. There's riding down again up on that top corner. I think it's Chip that's gone down up on that top corner. There's Gutteridge now leads him, but Palmer holding that 2nd place. Yellow flags out up on that top corner. Still just the yellow flags. It's Palmer on the inside. Gutteridge again sweeps back round the outside. Thomas has got the 3rd. Waterfield in 4th. Dave Meadows is in 5. In That top corner on lap number 3 then, it is Ian Gutteridge round the outside, Calvin Palmer again trying to come back up the inside, but Gutteridge has got the measure room at the moment. They race into that pits corner on lap number 4. Palmer again dives back through on the inside, Gutteridge again making a move back round the outside. Thomas holds that 3rd place as they race together, virtually together, going down that back straight. Palmer again trying to get through on the inside as Gutteridge round the outside, Palmer on the inside. Ian Gutteridge gone really right. Calvin Palmer comes to the inside, a race for the line. It's just Calvin Palmer there from Ian Gutteridge in 2nd place. Race 6 in the memory of Cap Gutteridge is a win for 226 Calvin Palmer. 2nd 174 Ian Gutteridge, and 3rd 186 Gareth Thomas. 182 105. On the line then for race number 7, another race sponsored by Cap Gutteridge. Up the upright, looks like Ian Dudley has made the start. Is that Kenny Blain trying to find a way through on the inside of the race? It is Kenny Blain has gone through into 2nd place position, but Ian Gutteridge already stolen the march at the front. He leads coming by for the first time. Kenny Blain has got that 2nd place position. 85 Mark Thompson has got the 3rd. Dave Needham is in 4th. Steve Dowling is in 5. That's the top 5 going down the back straight. Change of it for 2nd place, and Kenny Blain has lost that 2nd place as it's Ian Dudley getting away at the front. Blain now dropped back to 3rd. Dave Needham definitely getting closer in 4th, and Kenny Blain has got problems again. He had problems in the pre-75, he's got problems in the upright as well then, as it is Ian Dudley well clear to put Thompson holding at 2nd place. Dave Needham gets closer into it, but Liner is in 4th. Steve Dowling is in 5. And the back straight they go once again, and somebody else is looking to be slowing up there, and Dave Needham has now gone through into 2nd place. It's Toms with machine problems. Dudley a long way clear at the front. It's still Needham holding that 2nd place. 85 Mark Toms to the 6th point, just hanging on to that 3rd place. Again, Liner has got to the 4th place. Dowling is in 5, Palmer in 6. That's the top 6 as Ian Dudley exits that top corner and takes the checkered flag in race number 7. Dudley wins race 7, looking for Dave Needham to come across the line in 2nd place. Dave Needham is 2nd. Oh, Dave Needham, I've just been informed is a lap down. So 85 comes across the line in 2nd, Liner in 3rd, Dowling in 4th, Palmer in 5th place. Apparently, I was right, Dave Needham wasn't a lap down. The result of race 7 is a win for 312 Ian Dudley. 2nd number 364 Dave Needham, and 3rd number 85 Mark Toms. 246 280 227. Race 8 500 sidecars, kindly sponsored by GTS Racing. Delete number 10 Tony Cook. Sidecars. It looks like Nick Rabbit's made an absolutely storming start. He's going in the back straight the first time. Barry Bennett has stuck through into that 2nd place position. Pennsylvania British champion Nick and Abby Radley have already built quite a big lead. And Barry Bennett holding that 2nd place position. Begins in 4th place. The 4 outfits in this first leg of the 500 sidecars. Nick and Abby Radley. Lee going in that back straight. Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes trying to close the gap there in 2nd place. These two getting away from Rob Heath and Trevor Heath. Rob the 3rd with Dave Higgins and Clive Wheatstone in 4th place. And Barry Bennett really having to go on the exit from that top corner. There's Bennett in 2nd. In 3rd. It goes to that straight once again. Equal distance between the 4 outfits in this GTS sponsored first into the 500 sidecars. Nick and Abby Radley clear at the front, and Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes trying to close the gap in 2nd place. Taking the wide line coming out of that top 13, Bradley increasingly sliding onto that 4. Bennett still holds that 2nd place. He takes a quick look behind him to see Rocky holding that 3rd. Jody is in 4th place. Down the back straight goes your race leader, looking pretty impressive in this first heat of the 500 sidecars. Thanks for the sun continuing to shine, helping to dry the track out as Nick and Abby Radley pick up the winning ride. Second place goes to Barry Bennett. Third place, Rob Heath, and fourth place is Dave Higgins. Race 8, GTS Racing, the sponsors, a win for number 21, Nick and Abby Radley. Second, number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes, and third, number 18, Rob and Trevor Heath. Fourth, number 5.
Yeah, it's for the last time I went. It varies between the crowd.
Right, ready then for reaction for race number 9, second leg of the 500 sidecars. And somebody very, very quickly away. Sean Harvey isn't particularly quick away. He's gone through into second place. He passes Gary Southgate to go for the second, but Dave Carville's got a jump at the front. Sean Harvey trying to find a way through on the inside, 3 abreast of first place. Dave Carville Gary Southgate is third. Copestake surprisingly back in fourth place. Chapman is in 5 as they go to the back straight once again. So one out not come out then for this race number 9. Sean Harvey making a big move from the inside of Dave Carville. Tremendous dive through on the inside by Sean Harvey. Dave Carville trying to hit back on the inside line as well, but Sean Harvey leads it for Dave Carville holding that second place. Scotland is in third line. Chapman is in 5, that's the 5. Dave Carville still chasing after really hard after Sean Harvey there. They go to the back straight once again. Harvey leads them, and Carville in second. Southgate now coming under pressure. And Scotland that race for third and fourth places. Scotland making the move round the outside of Gary Southgate. Then Gary Southgate just hanging on top third place. Carville in second. It's Southgate in third. Scotland again on the shoulder of Gary Southgate. Tremendous race for third and fourth places. First and second look to be settled, and Scotland again chasing after that third place of Gary Southgate. Down the back straight they go. Morley for the time, and Scotland dives on into Gary Southgate to go through into that third place position. Sean Harvey gets thrown in line. Second place goes to Dave Carville. Scotland gets the third. Fourth is Gary Southgate. Fifth place is Brian Chapman. Race 9 then, a win for number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second, number 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb. And third, 118, Scott Dunn and Craig Smith. 44 and 99. Race 10 then, sponsored by Ocean Trailers. We've got to tell you now that as of yet, Jamie Rogers has not arrived at the track. He was racing at Wainfleet yesterday and was due to be here, but as of this moment, Jamie Rogers has not arrived at the track. That's a great shame because he got Rob Finlow and Tim Nobes and Harland Cook in this race 10, first of the 500 solo, sponsored by Ocean Trailers. Harland Cook has made the start. Rob Finlow and Tim Nobes, they're 3 abreast going down the back straight. Tim Nobes goes through on the inside. Harland Cook making a move round the outside. Tremendous action between these two. Rob Finlow trying to get between them. They come off that top corner. It's Nobes who leads from it's number 53 holding first. Tommy Crewe is in 5. That's the top 5. They go to the back straight once to get the top 3. Throw away at the front then. It is still Tim Nobes who leads them, but Harland Cook in second. Rob Finlow is in third. Jody Hodgson is in third place up the top 4. Tim Nobes is still in the ball. Harland Cook for the close. Still Finlow has got the third. Hodgson is in 4th place. Tommy Crewe is in 5. That's the top 6, but look at that tremendous goal of Tim Nobes again coming out of that top corner. Really is setting the place for at the moment. Tim Nobes to Hodgson holds that 4th place as Tim Nobes, Crawford in the back straight on lap number 4. Impressive stuff from the Copestake Express. He goes into that top corner on lap 4 in the first heat of the 500 solos. Tim Nobes gets the winning line. Second place goes to Harland Cook. Third place is Rob Finlow. Jody Hodgson to come across the line in 4th. Tommy Crewe in 5. 710. White and Julia and Kevin Tom. Super stuff in race number 10. Ocean Trailers of the sponsors, won by number 22, Tim Nobes. Second, number 7, Harland Cook. And third, number 6, Rob Finlow. 23, 18, 710, 92, 88. Race 11, another heat of the 500 solos. Delete 239 Ricky Gregory, put in 143 Mike Scalding, and delete 717 Andrew Whitaker. Where we go then, we're based on the heat of the 500 sellers. McLuskey made a good start. Charlie Saunders has gone with him. John Cox holds the third. Daniel Winston's in fourth place. But Charlie Saunders has gone from the inside. McLuskey's lead coming out of that top corner. On the opening lap then, Saunders leading from McLuskey in second. Charlie is five. That's the top five. Charlie Saunders cleared the front. McLuskey is in trouble on that top corner. He's very slow up on that top corner. He's gone from second to fourth place. As Cox now moves to the second. Daniel Winterton hunted him down in that race for second and third places. As it is still there, Charlie Saunders clear at the front from second. Winterton again trying to get back to the second and third. Winterton goes early and Cox will probably sweep back round the outside, which he does to retake second place. Saunders clears the front then from Cox in second. Winterton making a big move to on the inside again and gets back through into that second place position as Charlie Saunders leads him on the top of Winterton all in second. Cox has got the third, McLuskey is in third place. Tremendous action the second and third place. As Charlie Saunders got it completely sewn up at the front. John Cox again a big quick switch round the outside of that fifth corner, closing one up with Daniel Winston. That race for second and third places. Charlie Saunders gets P1 in line. Second place is going to be Daniel Winston and third place is John Cox. Nick McLuskey comes across the line in fourth. Followed by 189 Sam Heath and 143 Mike Scalding. Interesting Mark Coss on the inside and Steve Smith right on the outside. His first leg on the big chairs. All the outfits get away. Steve Smith making a good start. Mark Coss. Second, Andi Gribble has gone from third. Stephan is in fourth place. Paul Downs in five. That's the five. They got the back straight for the first time. It's Mark Coss and Stephan cleared the front end and Steve Smith holding that second place position. It's Andi Gribble in third with Stephan in fourth. Paul Downs is dropping back from these top four. They can link you up. In four. Downs in five. Back straight they go once again and Mark Cossa away from Steve Smith there. They go up that back straight once again. These two in turn getting away from Andi Gribble and Mark Truscott in third. Stephan Jason Gill trying to close the gap there in fourth place as Cossa leads. Lions in four, Downs in five. After turns of the power going up that back straight. Momentum there, but Steve Smith can't seem to close the gap there in second place as Cossa leads, but Smith still holding that second place. Gribble's got the third. Holding that third place. Stephan in four, Paul Downs in five. They go up the back straight. This superb sunshine has come back to join us into the fifth corner of lap number four. Mark Cossa and Carl Blain, they're well clear of Steve Smith. Steve Smith gets a second, Andi Gribble third, Stephan in third, Paul Downs in fifth place. Race 12 result to win number 37, Mark Cossa and Carl Blain. Second number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. And third number 3, Andi Gribble and Mark Truscott. 30 and 44. Up and away we go then with the second heat of the big chairs, number 67. Gareth Winterburn on one second bike, struggling back there in 5th place as Crawford leads, going up the back straight. Morley first on Rod Winterburn making a big move. He's come through on the inside, but Crawford again back round the outside. Winterburn comes again back on the inside. Crawford has got that 2nd place. They race into that 5th corner on the opening lap. Then Crawford again holding the inside. Gareth Winterburn has now gone through. Skinnering 5, John Thorpe in 6th, and Dan Crawford again almost through on the inside. Rod Winterburn, they go up the back straight once again. Winterburn leads them, then Crawford in 2nd. Gareth Winterburn has got that 3rd. These two getting away. Fred's going to go by John Stafford to go through. Into 4th place, Stafford again. Winterburn leads it from Crawford in 2nd. Winterburn up the 3rd. John Stafford's going to go to the 5. John Crawford in 6th. They lead it up the back straight once again. That's Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown, clear of Dan Crawford and Andi Wilson, holding that 2nd place position. These two getting away from Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy has got the 3rd. Going into that 5th corner. Winterburn leads it then from Crawford in 2nd. Winterburn in 3rd. Lap number 4 looks behind him to see Dan Crawford still hanging on to that 2nd place position. So Rod Winterburn gets the 2nd place there. Dan Crawford, 3rd place is Gareth Winterburn. Tight for 4th and 5th. Fred Skinner hanging on to that 4th place at the moment. Goes wide. Stephan trying to come. Fred Skinner just gets that 4th. Stephan in 5, 4th in 6th place. Race 13 result to win for number 48, Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown. 2nd number 67, Dan Crawford, Andi Wilson. And 3rd number 49, Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. 2 to 8, 81, 3, 6, 2. Right, race 14 then, the 2nd leg of the 250 solos coming into line. Up and running then with his 2nd heat of the 250. Harland Cook has made a good start. Adam Hawker again has made a cracking start. Ben Isley has gone through into 2nd. Lloyd Barrett's gone through into 3rd and gets round the edge of Ben Hillsby and moves through into 2nd place as Cook leads it then from Barrett in 2nd. Hillsby has got the 3rd. Steve will do. Powell in 7, that's the top 7. And Morley comes in the front there, but Lloyd Barrett running, chasing after them in 2nd heat of the 250. So there's 2 bikes between these two. They dive into that top 2. Once again, Harland Cook has gone wide. Lloyd Barrett holding a much tighter line, but Cook's got the speed around the outside. And Barrett's not finished, then he hangs on to that 2nd place. That's the 3rd with Steve Muldoon in 4th place. You look at that scrap at the front then, still Harland Cook leads it. But Lloyd Barrett very quick going down that back stretch to revive between the two again. As they hit that top turn once again, it's Cook who leads it from Paradis. Barrett's gone really wide, he's got out to the loose stop this time. And that's allowed Harland Cook to get away at the front. Barrett holding 2nd. That's it, 3rd with Steve Muldoon in 4th. That's the top 4, Harland Cook now in amongst the back markers going down that back straight. And on number 7, Harland Cook looking to make it 2 to 2. This Midland Centre Championship meeting this afternoon. Harland Cook gets the winning ride. 2nd place goes to Lloyd Barrett. Looking at Ben Hillsby to come across the line in 3rd. Steve Muldoon is in 4th. Carville in 5, Williams in 6th, and then Adam followed by number 50, Adam Walker. SD Timo Car Sales sponsored race 14, won by number 7, Harland Cook. 2nd number 23, Lloyd Barrett, and 3rd number 82, Ben Hillsley. 311, 619, 73, 50, and 413. swap for the sponsor for the heat of the pre-75s, and it is Dave Norris who leads them going to the back straight for the first time. Looks like number 11 Neil Copestake has gone through into second place, but it's not going to lead it then from Kenny Blain now gone through into second. Copestake comes back up the inside and takes that second place. Blain relegates to third. Phillips is in fourth place, that's he's got 4. Dave Norris already starting to go into front there, but Copestake holding that second place. Blain has got the third. Phillips is in fourth place. Bruce Eddy in 5 as Dave Norris is stolen the march to the front. Looks behind him there to see Copestake holding that second place. Richard Blain has got the third. Mark Phillips in 4th and Eddy in 5. Jeff Jones in 6. Dave Meadows in 7. That's the 7. But after being beaten in the first heat of the 375, Dave Norris has stolen the march in this heat. Posting that top corner from Copestake holding that second. Blain is up the third. Mark Phillips in 4th. Bruce Eddy in 5. Jeff Jones 6. Dave Meadows in 7. As Knocker leads them on the last up then. But Copestake holding that second place. Still Blain is up the third. Mark Phillips in 4th. Eddy in 5. Jones, Meadows 7. After in the back straight the final lap is Dave Norris, the reigning British 375 champion. Coast into that bottom corner, still Copestake has got the second, and Dave Norris gets the winning ride in race number 15. Neil Copestake picks up the second place, and Kenny Blain in third, Mark Phillips in 4, Bruce Eddy in 5, Jeff Jones 6, and Dave Meadows in 7th place. Mark Swapper sponsored race 15, won by number 17, Dave Norris. Second, number 11, Neil Copestake. And third, 217, Kenny Blain. 20, 70, 52, and 105. Start there, somebody's head goes across the tapes there, so race 16 will be stopped and have to be rerun. Still we wait for Gareth to get that bike started before race 16. So they've finally got Gareth's machine going then for this race 15, race 16 in the heat of the 375 solos. Takes play up way bigger than with this race number 16. Ian Gutteridge making a cracking start as they go to the back straight for the first time into the big pass. They're going into that top turn. Looks like Tim Curnock gone through into that third place, fishing 3 abreast coming out of that top corner. It's Gerald Shaw who has the advantage then. For me and Gutteridge in second, Tim Curnock is in third, Colin Ryder is in fourth, Gareth Thomas is in 5. That's the top 5 of the race to the back straight once again. Tim Curnock gets run into me and Gutteridge will sweep again. Back way on the outside to retake that second place. They're off shoulder to shoulder for second and third. Gerald Shaw's getting away at the front. Curnock on the inside again. Gutteridge going around the outside. Good race to 4th and 5th as well. It's short. Here's the leader can put in that number 2 then. But Curnock has now got through in the second. Gutteridge has got the third. Thomas is up to 4th. Ryder relegated to 5. Curnock now closing up on Gerald Short on the entry to that 5th corner, but Shorty again pulls away, going down the back straight. Shorty leads him, and Curnock in second, Gutteridge in third. Thomas definitely getting close to 4. Ryder drops back in 5. Last that flag being made red then for Gerald Short, looking to make it 2-2 in the heat of the 375. He's clear then from Tim Curnock to hold that second place. Gutteridge got the third. Thomas is in 4, Ryder in 5. Thomas goes through on the into Gutteridge to get third. Gutteridge again will sweep back round the outside to retake that third place. Thomas again comes back up the inside and move back from the third. Good action. The second and the third and fourth places. And Tim Curnock got very close to Gerald Short at the front. The race for the line. And Gerald Short gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Tim Curnock. Ian Gutteridge comes across the line in third. Gareth Thomas in 4. Laurie Liner in 5. and forward 3 Chris Simmons in 6th place. Race 16 result, winner number 27, Gerald Short. Second, 726, Tim Curnock. And third, 174 in Gutteridge. 186, 246 and 413. Where we go with race number 17, and Neil Taylor making a good start. Danny Drew goes with him. Mark Taylor in the thick of the action while the Taylor brothers have a 1-2 going into that top corner on the opening lap, and this race number 17, and it's Neil Taylor leads from his drop to the hole in 5th place there. Neil Taylor leads from Mark Taylor in second. Darren Drew making a move around the outside of those two. In the second place, red flags are out. Red flags are out. Race 17 is going to be rerun with no exclusions, and we wait then race 17, 350 second leg on the line for their restart. Up and running again, the two Taylor brothers get away lead going at the back straight for the first time, and there's that Lloyd Barrett that Bolden has gone through into second place. He splits the Taylor brothers down. Darren Drew has got that 4th place position. Lloyd Barrett is back there with machine problems at the back. I think it's Ricky Gregory that's gone through into that second place. It's Neil Taylor leads for Gregory in second. Mark Taylor's got the 3rd. Drew was in 4th place. Mark Taylor's back through on the inside to retake that second place. Ricky Gregory right round the outside of that pits corner as Neil Taylor leads him, and Mark Taylor in second. Gregory's got the 3rd. Drew is in 4th place. Lloyd Barrett unfortunately pulls out with machine problems as Neil Taylor clears the front end and Mark Taylor all in second place. Gregory has got the 3rd. Danny Drew's in trouble on that bottom corner. He pulls out of this race. So they're dropping right wide in the rerun of race number 17 as Neil Taylor well cleared the front and Mark Taylor in second. Gregory's got the 3rd. Waterfield is in 4th, just left for the 4 runners in this race number 17. The heat of the 350 solos. Taylor leads on the 4 then. Brother Mark in second. Gregory has got the 3rd. Waterfield a long way back in 4th place. Neil Taylor really comfortable on the 350 this afternoon. Leads into that top turn for the follow time in race number 17. Neil Taylor wins race number 17. Second place is Mark Taylor. Ricky Gregory picks up the 3rd. And then Waterfield will come across the line in 4th place. Race 17 result to win for 173 Neil Taylor. Second number 170 Mark Taylor, and 3rd 239 Ricky Gregory. 4th number 182 Glenn Waterfield. Norris Charles, the kind sponsor of race 18. Where we go then, Josh Dingle's made a cracking start. Is that Barry Powell that's gone out there with him, and Andrew Whitaker's in the sandwiches. Well, Andrew Whitaker making a move round the outside there to go through into second place. But it's Josh Dingle who's stolen the march. The front, he's right out in the rough stuff there. He holds on to it magnificently and still leads then to Whitaker on second. Daniel Hedges in 3rd, Barry Powell is in 4th place. Thomas in 5, time 6, Carlo in 7 after 7. As Josh Dingle has certainly stolen the march to the front. Now Andrew Whitaker consolidating that second place position. Barry Powell's got the 3rd, Daniel Hedges in 4, Thomas in 5, Sidecars in 6, Carvel in 7. That second place, really close in 3rd, Daniel on the 4th, Thomas has got 5, Carvel 6, Sidecars got back to 7th place, and leader Josh Dingle will try on the outside of that top corner this time, just a slightly tighter line, beautifully controlled there by Josh Dingle, leads them on the 4th. So holding that second place, Barry Powell is in 3rd, getting away from Daniel Hedges in 4th, Thomas in 6th, Tidewell drops back to 7th, and we see Josh Dingle in that top corner once again, third exhibition of 350 racing, and Josh Dingle wins race 18. Second place is going to be Andrew Whitaker. Third place will be Barry Powell. for Sam Camel, then Rob Thomas, and then Daniel Head. Race 18 result to win for 107, Josh Dingle. Second, 717, Andrew Whitaker. And third, 821, Barry Powell. 619, 16, and 42. We're going with race number 19 of the Heat of the Upright, sponsored by the memory of Gutteridge. Looks like Barry Liner that leads going in the back straight the first time. One and two have obviously not come out. We've only got the 4-starters for this heat of the uprights. And it is Barry Liner and Halsey Manager, Stephen Palmer in second, Kenny Blain is third, Dave Meadows is in fourth place. Into the top corner they go, Liner clear up the front then. Kenny Blain has now gone through into that second place position, relegating 227, Steve Palmer to third, Dave Meadows is in fourth, so obviously machine problems for Kenny Blain. The last time he's not come out, neither has Gerald. So Lana leads and putting that one in for Blain, second is Palmer in third, Meadows is in fourth. Distance between the fours, it goes to the back straight once again. Second heat of the second leg of the upright solos. Liner clear into that top turn. Kenny Blain closed the gap slightly in second place. It's still Palmer in third with Meadows in fourth. The last lap flag being made ready then for 246. Barry Liner on Kenny Blain in second. Kenny getting a little bit close on the entry to that pit corner. Palmer's got the third. Meadows is in fourth. And the back straight they go once again. Liner clear then from Blain in second. Blain again closed the gap on Liner on the entry to that top turn in this race number 19. It is Barry Liner that gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Kenny Blain. Third is going to be 227 Steve Palmer and fourth Dave Meadows. So race 19 result to win for 246 Barry Liner. Second number 217 Kenny Blain. Third, 227, Steve Palmer. Fourth, 105. On and for race number 20. But he gets away to the Plain Saying Gutteridge again, making a cracking start. Ian Dudley is the rider that goes with him. These two are up together on the entry to that top turn. Calvin Palmer's gone through the third. Dave Needham looking to get through into fourth place. It's Ian Dudley Legion. Ian Gutteridge, that familiar sweep round the outside rider. Dudley Legion. Gutteridge in second. Palmer's got the third. 1-3 that Billy Chapler's gone through into fourth place. Dave Needham in 5. Gareth Thomas in 16. Dowling in 7. And there goes Dudley again, sweeping back round the edge of Palmer to move back through into second place. Again, Dudley is stolen the march at the front then. The Gutteridge in second. Palmer's got the third. Needham goes through into fourth. Billy Chapler's dropped back to fifth place. Dudley that lap. Dudley holding that second. The Palmer in third. Needham in fourth. Billy Chapler in 5. Thomas in 6. Dowling in 7. Waterfield in 8. That's the 8. Dudley taking long look behind to see Calvin Palmer now gone through into that second place position. Ian Gutteridge again will try and sweep round the outside of that top turn. Dave Needham consolidating what looks to be a safe fourth place. Gutteridge leads him on to four. So Palmer in second. White Riding Gutteridge is got the third. Needham is in fourth. Gareth Thomas looking for that fifth place on Ben Millichap. And they're racing to that fifth corner once again. Gareth is in seventh place. Ian Dudley looking to make it 202 in the heats of the upright solos. He's well clear coming out of that final corner. Ian Dudley wins race number 20. Calvin Palmer picks up the second. He'll be tight to third and fourth. Ian Gutteridge gets third. Dave Needham in fourth. Gareth Thomas in 5. Millichap in 6. Dowling in 7. And Waterfield in 8th place. Race 20, winner number 312, Ian Dudley. Second number 226, Calvin Palmer. And third 174, Ian Gutteridge. 364, 186, 130, 280, 182. Dave Higgins front wheel, one up in front space. He's very slow away. Looks at Chapman just slow away as well. But it is Barry Bennett who leads him, and Scotland holding that second place. Dave Higgins has gone through in the third with Chapman in fourth place. Both those outfits having trouble out of the start. But Barry Bennett leads it then, from Scotland holding that second place. Dave Higgins in third with Chapman holding the fourth place position. Good action at the front then, Scotland hunting down Barry Bennett. They go to the back straight once again, 2 bikes between these two. Barry Bennett on the inside line, Scotland in a mega move on the outside. They're off together, Scotland cuts it back for a run back up the inside line. Then Barry Bennett just about holding McLean, and Bennett leads, he's up the gap on the inside. Scotland runs through that gap. Barry Bennett will try and get back round the outside. Super action between those two. We've done this again, but Bennett in second. It's Higgins in third with Chapman back in fourth place. Scotland, they're starting to get away at the front. They go into that top turn once again then. It's Scotland with Craig Smith in the chair this afternoon. Here's the leader for Barry Bennett, and Hughes in second place. Dave Higgins and Clive Weekspoon in third. Brian Chapman, Crystal Kidd are in fourth place. As they race down the back straight once again, Scotland start to get away at the front then. From Barry Bennett holding that second place. It's Brian Chapman just about to start his last lap. It's Scotland entering that and exiting that bottom corner and completing lap number 4. Scotland gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Barry Bennett. Third place is going to be Dave Higgins, and fourth place Brian Chapman. Race 21, I think the work being done on that bottom corner was shown there immediately in the first race after the track rolling. So win there for 118 Scotland and Craig Smith. Second number 7 Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes, and third number 5 Dave Higgins and Clive Wheatstone. Fourth number 99. Race 22 Gary Southgate's passenger is Jenny Cossa. To the 500 sidecars, Nick Rabbit's main lap, superstar there, Sean Harper's in hot pursuit going down that back straight. Gary Southgate has gone for the third. Dave Carville has made the best of starts, he's back in fourth place as they come out of that top corner and through complete the opening lap then. Nick and Abby Radley happy with Sean Harvey chasing hard in second place. Making a move around the outside of the line, thinks that third place of Gary Southgate as still Radley leads him, and Harvey in second. These two getting away from Southgate who's got the third. Carville again trying to improve on that fourth place position. He's dropping back in fifth place. We look at that top two and it's still the British champion who leads with Sean Harvey this time, making a move round the outside. But Radley leads him, Harvey in second. Southgate down shoulder to shoulder with third and fourth place. Sean Harvey making a big move. Coming off that pits corner, 2 bikes between these two, they dive down the back straight once again. Radley leads it. Harvey, will he try the inside? Will he try the outside? Carville again having to go for that third place of Gary Southgate. Nick Radley leads him on the third. Harvey in second. Then Carville Radley finally got there. Gary Southgate to go to the third place. Southgate comes again back up the inside to retake that third place. Dave Carville totally committed to the outside line. He's on the outside of Gary Southgate going down that back spread on lap number 4. They're locked together going into that top corner as Nick Radley's going to pick up the winning ride. Sean Harvey gets the second place. Just inside the 34th. Dave Carville coming right round the outside, and Dave Carville gets the third place and Gary Southgate in 4 from Heat in 5. Super action there in race number 22. Race number 22, sponsored by GTS Racing, a win for number 21, Nick and Abby Radley. Second, number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. And third, number 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb. 44 and 18. Race 23, sponsored by Ocean Trailers, Delete 211 and 571 and 717. Up and away then with race number 23, another heat of the 500 solos. Harland Cook's made a start, but Tim Nobes goes through on the inside. Rob Finlow follows him through the third place. Daniel Winterton now moves through into that fourth place position as Tim Nobes, the leader, coming to the completely open end, but Harland Cook won that second. 7 in 6, Tommy Crewe in 7, that's the top 7, then goes in the back straight once again, it's Nobes who leads it, Harland Cook trying to close the gap there in second place. Finlow's got that third, these three getting away from Daniel Winterton and holds the fourth place, which is that spectacular start of Nobes on the outside of that corner. Second place, that's Leonard Finlow to close the gap on the second place rider. There's Nobes leading, and Cook in second, Finlow in third, Winterton in 4, Cox in 5. That's still the top 5 is Tim Nobes again, wide coming out of that corner, superb style of the Coxwood Express, he leads them on to last in that second, Tim Nobes in 4, these 4 getting away from John Cox who holds that 5th place position. Is in 6 and Tommy Crewe in 7 and Tim Nobes at that top corner for the final time in race number 23. Tim Nobes gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Harland Cook, third place Rob Finlow, fourth place Daniel Winterton. And followed by John Cox, Tommy Crewe and Kevin Fleetham. Ocean Trailers sponsored race number 23, won by number 22, Tim Nobes. Second number 7, Harland Cook. And third number 6, Rob Finlow. 121 611 18 710. Race number 24, another heat of the 500 solos, McLuskey making a good start, Charlie Saunders is the rider that goes with him, Jody Hodgson has tucked to the third, Kevin Thompson in 4th place, Mike Scully now goes through into that 4th place position as Charlie Saunders leads him out of that top 2 and then Saunders has the advantage of them, McLuskey in 2nd, Hodgson has got the 3rd, Charlie is in the 4th, Thompson in 5, Michael Pugh is in 6th. Sam Eaton in 7, that's the 7. Charlie Saunders clear, going down that back straight on lap number 2 then from McLuskey, holding that second place position. Hodgson consolidates 3rd. Jody now moves to the 4th, running in Thompson to 5. Saunders leads to putting 2 then, holding that second place. Hodgson's got the 3rd. Jody and Thompson up to the 4th and 5th places. Sam Eaton now gone to the 5th one, Junior drops back to 7th place. There's Charlie Saunders, well clear at the front then. Coming on the safety, lost that flag in this race number 24, so the heat of the 500 solo. That second, Hodgson on the 3rd. Down the back straight they go once again. Well clear in this race number 24. And they've got that final for them, that is up there to number 25, Charlie Saunders gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Nick McLuskey. Hodgson's going to hang on to 3rd. Mike Scully will pick up 4th place. From 189 Sam East in 5. Tom's in 6th. Whitaker in 7th place. Race 24, sponsored by Ocean Trailers, who went for number 25, Charlie Saunders. Second number 133, McLuskey, and third number 53, Jody Hodgson. 143, 189, 88, and 92. Then for race number 25, the start of the second leg of the 1000cc sidecars. Takes me up then for the seat of the 1000cc sidecars. Winterburn have gone through on the inside, Steve Smith trying to follow him through, and Crawford hanging on to that second place as Winterburn leads, going up the back straight once again. Crawford has got that second, Steve Smith tucked into 3rd place as they race up that back straight once again. Gareth Winterburn is back in 4th place with Stephan into Andi Gribble in 5th place. Gareth Winterburn's got the 4. Surprised to see Andi Gribble back in 5th place. They go on the back straight. Red flags are out. Red flags are out. Who's gone over? It's Crawford who's gone over there. Crawford has gone over, and passenger Andy Wilson is flat out in that bottom corner. Passenger there, Andy Wilson has caught the worst of that. Dan Crawford was quickly up on his feet, so let's hope that Andy is okay. Dan's been going extremely well here this afternoon so far, and pure racing accident obviously with the rider, the outfit spinning round, but let's hope that everything okay, Andy? There you get the thumbs up from Andy. His girlfriend's looking up and they're walking back, so that's very good to see indeed. Where we got it with 3 run of race number 25, Charles the second over the Winterburn is second, Steve Smith in third, but Gareth Winterburn goes round the outside. Look at that manoeuvre by Gareth Winterburn there. He went in that corner third and he's come out in first place. Gareth Winterburn leads, going up the back straight for the first time. Andy Gribble has got that second place, but Rod Winterburn goes through on the inside. Andy Gribble to move through in that second place position. Andy Gribble's back to 4th place. They dive up that back straight once again. Still Gareth Winterburn on Rod Winterburn's number 2 machine. Leads going up that back straight, and Rod's pushing hard to try and close the gap in 2nd place. Steve Smith in 3rd. Andy Gribble's dropping back in 4th place. Coming off that top turn once again. It's Gareth Winterburn. Turn again there, Gareth Winterburn from Rod Winterburn. Steve Smith in 3rd. Andy Gribble is in 4th place, and Rod Winterburn can't seem to close the gap at all. They're in 2nd place. Equal power going up that back straight. He gets a bit closer on the entry to that pits corner, but it's Gareth Winterburn clear of Rod Winterburn. Steve Smith trying to close the gap in 3rd place position. Andy Gribble dropping back in 4th. That's leading going up the back straight on lap number 4. There is Gareth Winterburn with Ben Malloy in the chair. But Rod Winterburn in 2nd with Liam Brown in the chair. Steve Smith gets Winterburn, 3rd place Steve Smith, 4th place Gribble. Race 25, sponsored by the Llewellyn family of Shrewsbury, a win for number 49, Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. Second number 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown, and third number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Fourth, number 3. Takes 12, then on race number 26, and Mark Hodgson on up. Second place, John Stephan from the first. Paul Downs is in 4th place, John Thorpe is in 5. On the back straight once again then, and step line very slow away, just come past his birthday, half a lap down as Mark Cosman and Carl Blyth still in the march to the front, the Masters champion, well clear in second. Take on the sidecar. John Thorpe inside, step line, with all the new back there in 6th place. He wants the style of the Masters champion, the new machine, the new leathers they've got, the 2010 season. They roar into that pit corner, well clear. Fred's going to do a good job. John Stephan's got the 3rd, but Paul Downs definitely getting closer. Step line definitely closed the gap on the back markers there as they go. The leader goes into that pitch corner once again. The outfit of Mark Cosser and Carl Blyth look across the second place position. Last lap flags out then for outfit number 37. It's Fred Skinner Hall. Step about to move through on the inside to go through in the 5th place. Can he get to Paul Downs? That's where the main action is. How many places can Steph Blyth pick up on this last 3/4 of a lap? As the leader, Mark Cosser, takes the checkered flag. Comprehensive victory there for Mark Cosser. Steph Blyth looking to pick up another place by going around the after making a truly dreadful start. Paul Downs in 5, John Thorpe in 6th place. Right, race number 26. Sponsored by D. Keelhorn Electrical Services. A win for number 37, Mark Cosser, Carl Blain. Second, number 228, Fred Skinner, Stephen Russell. And third, number 81, John Stafford, Lee Jones. 30, 44, 3, 6, 2. Looks like it's Harland Cook we'll wait for to come out for this third leg of the 250 solo, sponsored by Safety Services. Number 27, the third leg of the 250 already. Harland Cook has opened up a lead at the front end. It's Ben Hillsby that's gone through into second place. Neil Madoon has made a big move. He's picked up 3 places to go through into second place. Harland Cook is a race leader coming by the complete lap. Number 1, Ben Hillsby's gone through. Carmel is in 4, Williams in 5, Walker in 6, that's the 6th in the third leg of the 250 solos. Down the back straight, Harland Cook looking to make it 3-3 in the heats of the 250s. It's still, and Hills is hanging on to that second place. Stephen Muldoon again working hard in that third place position. Behind these we've got 6.9, Sam Carmel in 4, James Williams in 5, and Adam Walker in 6th place. That's the 6th in this third leg of the 250 solos. Harland Cook well clear at the front, takes the last lap flag with a big lead over Ben Hillsby. Still third place. Coming down the back on that 4 Hillsby. That's by Muldoon. Carville holds on to 4. Williams in 5. Walker 6. Harland Cook starting wide line coming out of that final corner. Harland Cook wins race number 27. Then Hillsby's going to take second place. Steve Muldoon is in 3rd. Carville in 4th. Williams in 5. Walker in 6th position. Race 27 result. To win for number 7, Harland Cook. Second, number 82, Ed Ilsley. And third, 311, Steve Muldoon. 619, 73, and number 50. Number 28, the start of the third leg of the pre-75. Gerald Short making a good start. Kenny Blain looks to be the ride that's gone with him. Dave Needham has got the 3rd place. Gareth Thomas is in 5th place. Bunching up going into that bottom corner on the opening lap of this heat of the pre-75. It's Gerald Short who leads, but Kenny Blain's got to find a way through on the inside. Needham has got the 3rd place. Number 20, Mark Phillips is in 4th place. That's the top 4. And Kenny Blain got through on the inside of Shorty, but Shorty again back round the outside of that pits corner. A Short leads him, and Blain in 2nd, Needham in 3rd, Phillips in 4th, Thomas in 5, Bruce Eddy in 6th, Jeff Jones in 7th place. That's the 7th and a Shorty again round the outside of the Blain. In the much tighter line, on the inside of Shorty, but Shorty again sweeps back round the outside till he's going down that back straight from Blain in 2nd, Mark Phillips coming under pressure from Bruce Eddy in that race for 3rd and 4th places. Thomas has got the 5th place. Jeff Jones is in 6th. Gerald Short again wide round that outside, but this time Kenny Blain goes wide with him. It's Short leads on the last lap. But Blain in 2nd. It's 3 abreast of 3rd place. Gareth Thomas trying to find a way through on the inside, gets through on the inside to go from the 3rd place, and Bruce Eddy's followed him through in the 4th. So Mark Phillips has gone from 3rd to 4th place, and Jeff Jones is now hunting down for that position. As we see Gerald Short leading, coming out of that top corner, 44 time in race number 28. Gerald Short gets the winning ride. 2nd place goes to Kenny Blain. 3rd is Gareth Thomas. 4th is Bruce Eddy. 5, Jeff Jones. 6, Mark Phillips, and Dave Needham again. Machine problems in race number 28. Race 28 to win for number 27, Gerald Short. Second, 217, Kenny Blain. And third, 186, Gareth Thomas. 70, 52, and number 20. So coming into line then for race number 29. Weather with race number 29, and Dave Norris leads them going in the back straight for the first time. Then Tim Curnock holding that second. Barry Liner is in third. Looks like Dave Meadows in the fourth place position. Just the four runners in race number 29. Dave Norris goes wide. Tim Curnock trying to find a way through on the inside, but Norris leads Curnock in second. Liner is in third. Meadows is in fourth place. Tim Curnock again, almost through on the inside. Dave Norris. Norris looks behind him. He's got 3 bites on Curnock now as they go in the pits corner of lap number 2. Norris leads him. Curnock in second, Liner is in third, Meadows in fourth place, contrasting styles, Dave Norris right round the outside, Tim Curnock taking a much tighter line on the inside, Norris leading Curnock again close along the pit corner there, then 2 bites between these two as they go to the back straight once again. Norris anxiously looking behind because Curnock is just a couple of bites behind him. They're getting away from Barry Liner who's got the third, with Dave Meadows holding the fourth place position. On to 4 they go there, Norris leads it, and Curnock in second, Liner in third, Meadows in fourth place. And the back straight on back to the 4 again, Curnock very quick coming off that fifth corner, but Norris has got the speed on the entry. That bottom turn on lap number 4. So looks like Dave Norris is going to pick up another heat, win this 375 class. Dave Norris coming through to win race number 29. Second place is Tim Curnock. Third place, Barry Liner. And 4th is Dave Meadows. Race 29 result to win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, number 726, Tim Curnock. And third, number 246, Barry Liner. 4th, 105. Race 30, sponsored by RTS Racing Products. Delete number 23, Lloyd Bowell.